Welcome to another behind-the-scenes look at Disney's Beauty and the Beast, coming soon to the MasterCard theaters at Marina Bay Sands in Singapore.
Of course, no musical is without the talent of many people, not just actors, but musicians, choreographer, composer, writers, and the crew.
It is such an honor for us to be a part of such a wonderful production that allows us to bring you one of the most spectacular stories of all time.
Disney's Beauty and the Beast is a theatrical spectacular. It's a beautiful love story with huge dance numbers. The costumes are breathtaking by Tony Award winner Anne Hild Ward.
I've been designing on Broadway for 30 years. My wonderful friend Stan Meyer always talks about the quote-unquote Leah factor of the show, which was my daughter, who was 5 when we started out doing the show. We would always talk about how would a certain costume work with the Leah factor, and meaning how would a 5-year-old respond to it, a 5-year-old who knew the movie, the animation of Beauty and the Beast, and really figuring out how to take that anticipation and fulfill that anticipation, but then couple it with a really incredible experience in musical theater.
It's amazing to put a Tony Award-winning costume on every single night. My costume is about 30 pounds. That's about, what?
He sweats a lot.
Sweat a lot because it's a heavy costume, but it's a beautiful costume and it tells the story so well.
Yeah, one of my favorite costumes is, of course, the yellow dress.
It's my favorite too.
It's absolutely beautiful, and I never get tired of putting that beautiful gown on. It's amazing.
Bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong.
For every touring production, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to ensure the quality of the show.
There are just so many show-stopping scenes in Disney's Beauty and the Beast.
And to help support those amazing scenes, we have, of course, the sets.
Every time we get to do the show, we as a creative team and a collaborative effort strive to adjust things and make it the best that it can be, or things that we've learned that this works really well, but the story can be enhanced if we can do this to the scenery, or we can make it do this, or, you know, it's like the song in the show, Changing Me. It's moving on, but you're still relying on what you have, but the times change and your sensibilities change, and also you have to look at today's audience. So the same thing has to happen with the set. And the most important thing for me, I mean, I love that it's spectacular and it has the transparency and gauze sort of feel to it, so we can see through the layers of the set to the heart of the show, is that this version of the show really, really focuses on the actors. It focuses down, it brings it in, and it's quite busy at times, and it's meant to be that, but there's also times where it just goes away and it allows you to have complete moments with the actors in these moments on stage.
Hi, we're backstage at Disney's Beauty and the Beast. We are upstage right at Dimmer Beach. I'm going to give you a little walk around to show you how the show works behind the scenes. This is where all the power comes in the building and gets distributed out. This is where all of our dimmers are that control all the lighting in the show, and also where the stage manager controls the show and calls all the lighting cues.
My name is David Zach, and I am the production stage manager for the international tour of Beauty and the Beast. One of my jobs is to make sure that audiences, no matter where we go, no matter what little changes we have to make because the theater is slightly different, that the show they see is the same show that all the audiences have seen. Now, this is live theater, and it's the magical of live theater that things happen, and you know, every show is unique in some special way. The production that the audiences here in Singapore are going to see is the same production that all the original designers 5 years ago came together and created.
We're now on stage. This is one of the units that we use during the show, during the castle moment. This is one of the staircase. We have 2 staircases that roll around, and then the actors use to make different scenes up throughout the show. So the beauty of Beauty and the Beast is that we have so many parts and pieces moving throughout the entire show. We can go from one scene that'll be in a castle all the way to another scene that'll be in a tavern in just a matter of seconds. We have drops flying in and out and castle pieces rolling all around the stage, and each scene will have a different set piece that'll enhance the show. And each piece is loaded with glitters and jewels to make it just as beautiful as possible. For instance, this bed here, it's not only that it's fabric covered over it, but it's also hand-painted fabric. Everything has just such a level of detail that you don't see in any other show out there.
Stay tuned.
Beauty and the Beast in Singapore will be right back.